The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Right now we say hello to Kate Houck, Executive Director of David's Refuge. How are you?
I'm doing great. Hello.
Hello.
Is it a Houck or a Hoke?
You have it correct. Houck.
Houck, okay.
Yes.
Right. Now, Kate, where did you grow up? Are you a Syracuse native?
I am not. I actually grew up west of Rochester, out near SUNY Brockport, that area.
Nice. Yeah.
So not many people know the town I grew up in. It's called Holly, New York.
Holly.
It is. I know.
Interesting.
Sounds delightful.
Is there a lot of people in the town?
There
or?
are not.
No?
I graduated with about 70 people,
Wow.
and my parents still live out there, and it's a beautiful, beautiful
Very nice,
rural community.
yeah.
So yeah.
How far away is it from Finger Lakes? Of the Finger Lakes, or
I mean, I guess
Canandaigua
depending on
close
where,
by?
but
Yeah.
a good hour. Yeah.
still
So
a
we're
hour
looking at
away.
the other
You're
side
heading
of the
towards
city.
Batavia, kind of that direction.
Yes, Batavia is another good landmark for you.
Good
Yes,
golly.
but been in Syracuse now with my husband for 25 years, and we met at
Gotcha.
SUNY Cortland. So we are huge fans of Central New York, and
Yeah.
this is my home. Yeah.
That's awesome. What's your husband do?
He is a teacher at East Syracuse Manoa School.
Very nice.
Yeah.
ESM, great school district.
So science, math, or creative, like languages?
He has the job everyone dreams of. Do you know what that might be?
He's a gym
know.
teacher.
He is the physical education teacher.
Phys ed. All right.
Yes.
It's not gym anyway.
And takes it very seriously. Physical
awesome.
health is
Like annoyingly
is
seriously?
No.
Okay.
Just right.
Okay. See, that was
Just
very kind
right.
of you. Okay. Yeah.
So, did you go to college for anything specific? Or?
I went to college for communications.
Okay,
yeah,
great.
And came out and really ended up in the nonprofit sector back in 2004. I have not left. So my first gig was with the Muscular Dystrophy Association.
Great.
And working with families here in our community that obviously were dealing with that diagnosis.
Mm-hmm.
And then since 2014, I have been at David's Refuge. So looking
Gotcha.
at supporting those who have the disease or the special need, to now supporting the mom and dad, the caregiver, the people who actually care for
Yeah.
the person with the disability. So it's been a really beautiful career.
And when did David's Refuge begin? When did that come into play?
We became officially a 501c3 in 2012. So our founders, they had the idea, they got things going back in 2011, and really founded this out of their home in Manlius, New York.
Wow.
They had lost their son, David, after a 13-year battle with Batten's disease, which is an incurable genetic disorder. And after he passed, they decided to actually, on their own dime, convert a wing of their house into a 5-star bed and breakfast experience.
No kidding.
And they started welcoming moms and dads on the current journey of caring for a child with special needs or disabilities into their house. They wanted to show them an extravagant experience. They wanted to remind these moms and dads they were not alone.
Yeah.
And that's how it all started back in 2012. It's
Wow.
crazy. I know.
Well, and people don't think about it. I come from a family where we had two special needs people
Okay.
who have since passed on. But my wife's sister was a wonderful, charming individual. However, she had cerebral palsy. But my mother-in-law, it was so draining, especially around the holidays. And, you had to make sure that she was all set to go. And then she had all her things that she needed and the medications and taking them to doctors. And it can burn you out as a caregiver.
Absolutely.
And,
it's the
so,
hardest
yeah.
thing any of us, and when I say this, the hardest thing any of us will ever do. If you love someone, you're going to inevitably be a full-time unpaid family caregiver, because that's how our society is set up. There's nowhere your loved one receives a diagnosis or gets into a horrible accident. These are the realities of life.
Yeah.
There's no one that calls you at that point and says, hey, send them over, I'll take care of them, and you get your life together.
Right.
It's really, for caregivers, drop everything,
Yeah.
Move your entire life around, and this will become your new reality for the life of your child. And this is what we do as caregivers.
Yeah.
So today, how does David's Refuge stand in the gap there?
So what David's Refuge does is we provide 3 different types of services to moms and dads in our community. We provide mental health counseling services. We provide virtual support services that really tap into wellness for moms and dads. So we provide virtual sound healing, yoga classes, nutritional counseling. So that's our wellness sector. In addition to that, we provide big community events for caregivers. So we have this beautiful partnership, for example, with the YMCA in Fayetteville. We'll do a big trunk or treat event, and 800 people, all with similar caregiving common threads, will come and spend time together to build support. And third is our overnight program for moms and dads. This is an opportunity for caregivers to actually get away, all expense paid. We pay for a 2-night getaway at a local hotel or bed and breakfast.
So it's not in somebody's extra bedroom anymore.
Not anymore. We got too big for that.
Yeah.
We got too big. So we'll provide support through all 3 of these services. We will provide supports to over 1,000 caregivers in our community this year. David's Refuge focuses just on parents or guardians of children with special needs, but your child can be any age.
Right.
But what I also want to remind people is, yes, the caregiver cloak of armor,
yes.
that can happen to us at any moment. And I don't want to be gloom about it. It's just the reality that we're all one phone call away from our life changing.
Yeah.
And so it's better almost to be prepared for it and say, how do I take care of myself? We are all about self-care. Put that oxygen mask on yourself first so that you can show up for those who you have to show up for. So because we're all one phone call away, what are you doing now to make sure that you put yourself first, that you have those practices in place?
What would be a suggestion for that? What would you?
So I always say start with the most simple things, right? How much water do you drink every day, Steve?
Not enough.
Right. So, there's very simple things that start your day with 24 ounces of water before you drink anything else. How much time do you spend outside every day?
I'm always outside.
So that's perfect. You're a great example.
Well, I'd like him outside more.
These are free examples.
No, those are good examples
of how you can. It's not go to a spa. Everyone thinks, I have to go to a spa. No, it is how do you have your nutrition be first and foremost to make sure you have the energy every single day to show up for the people who need you.
Do you partner with other organizations like, muscular dystrophy or cystic fibrosis or something like that?
We sure do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
We welcome all of those organizations to come and make sure they spread the awareness to their caregivers about what David's Refuge is doing. And we also want to spread information about what their services are, because why be redundant? We're doing this small part and you're doing that small part, and together we can holistically support these families.
So at davidsrefuge.org is the website. People can give?
They can give. That's my favorite part.
Okay.
They can give. They can become involved in events. They can sign up as a volunteer. They can just get connected with me and say, hey, let's have coffee. I want to learn more. All of those things right through our website.
Fabulous. So davidsrefuge.org. Kate, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.